Alright, so welcome back to the channel here, and I wanted to take a little tour of the car, show you what it's been like. See, as we all know, we have seen several videos about this car and the interior, so I'm not talking about all that kind of stuff, but it's about the mechanical part of it. If you recall correctly, in a previous, well, it's about every previous video that I've had the car running, you can hear the loud ticking sound. And I'm not talking about the injectors, because the injectors, you're going to hear the injectors anyway on a direct injection motor. Direct injected? Yeah, that one. So in one of the videos, someone actually commented how it was hard to hear me talk because of the loud ticking of the engine, and all that kind of stuff. But if you want a comparison, you can pause this or come back to this video and go check out the other one. And now I'm going to show you what it sounds like at this point. Alright, so you can see it's running now. AC is actually turned off, which is important because beforehand, with the AC turned off, it was running really rough. I'm about to show you the outside under the hood. As I said, you can still hear the injectors, but you don't hear the other part. And it runs really smooth now. Just like what normal would be like normally. There's no rough idle. Beforehand, you could even hear it through the exhaust. It sounded like, anyway. So that's a big change, because just changing one part out really helped the way this car feels. It idles better. It actually feels like it runs a little bit better. Maybe it's a placebo, but it could also be something to it. The part I replaced was a vacuum pump, and I do have a short. Not of me doing it, but I have the old one out before we put the new one in. So that'll be up shortly. But I wanted to get this video out first because I haven't made a video in this car for a while. So yeah, the process of changing the what do you call it, the vacuum pump was a bit of a pain, and I will show you why. So in order to change this thing, we have to take the wipers off, take all the clips out of here, take this whole thing off, and take this one brace off. I gotta get a note over there. It didn't have one when I got it. Take this off and take all this metal plate out of here, just to get to that. It took a bit of time, but we got it done, and I would say that it is worth it if you're having symptoms of a failing vacuum pump. Because in a car like this, which is turbocharged, the vacuum pump is pretty important because it runs it creates the vacuum, if you will. Without the vacuum, your actuator here won't work right. Your exhaust valves won't work right, intake valves, all that kind of stuff could be not running properly if your vacuum pump is not working or if it's going out. I don't think mine was all the way out yet, but I do believe that it was just messed up just enough that it hindered the amount of vacuum it was able to create. The car seems to have, it could, like I said, it could be a placebo, but it seems to have a little more low end power now than it did before. It didn't like to spin the tires at all, but now it will chirp them once in a while when you hit the gas, and then whenever the boost comes in. So, and two things I was wrong. The reason I wanted to change this is because, well, one, it was making a loud ticking noise. If you, as I said, if you look back at a couple videos before, you will hear that in a couple of them. It's really loud, hard to miss it. Another thing is, it's got two codes. I haven't erased them yet. I'm trying to see if they'll go away by themselves. But for a map sensor and underboost, which both can be caused by the vacuum pump, which we know now was a problem, which we figured it was in the beginning when I heard it all like that and everything. I looked into it. So yeah, if you're having any issues, like I mean, me, it was a loud ticking noise, and from what Google says, that could be by a bearing wearing out. But some of them just completely fail. I'm not sure what that would cause, or what kind of symptoms you would get with that. But this is my experience. If you have a loud ticking noise on this direct injection 2-liter, then look into it. It's really worth it. So I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just talking about the maintenance, if you will. Now, when it comes to the vacuum pump, there really is no maintenance schedule on when to replace them. It's not like a timing belt or, something like that, to where you're supposed to do it, or a timing chain, either one, because they both have a slightly different. Timing belt's typically 60 to 100,000 miles, I think, and the timing chain is probably a little bit longer, about 160,000, something like that. So belt's probably 60 to 100,000, and then it's probably 100 to 160,000, something like that. I don't really know the exact time frame, but like those are maintained. They have a maintenance schedule of a particular year or however long mileage wise. Whereas a vacuum pump, you don't have that. If it starts making a noise or symptoms, then you look into it. But yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video. If you do, leave a like. If you don't, dislike, that works well, just as well. Until next time, have a blessed day.